Okay. So you guys have been asking me questions about modeling. So I'm here with my boss, the boss of my modeling agency, Mr. Patrick. Or Patrick, yeah, Patrick. And he's based. Oh, Mr. Patrick. Yeah, Patrick today. All right. So yeah, Mr. Patrick could yeah, he's basically been in the game for like 15 years, and he's been scouting and he knows a lot about modeling and fashion. So I'm just gonna ask him three basic questions about modeling, basically. So yeah. So Mr. Patrick, how are you doing,
I'm
basically?
very good, Mr. John Paul. Thank you.
Yeah. So how does one become a model?
One becomes a model, I guess, by being scouted or applying for it. The magic of social media allows people to reach out, right? You can reach out to anyone, or you can present yourself on your platform to the point where people find you. You know, 10 years ago or whatever, when I started, it was not like that. There was no social media, so that modeling was a secret society. Now anyone can at least get themselves in a good position where someone can find them and go, "Oh wow, you look great for this." That's how the influencers started. It's the idea of people who were not models presenting themselves, and slowly the industry finding them, or being scouted, which is walking around. I walk around Oxford Street a lot looking, so I could spot any one of your followers on the street and tap them on the shoulder.
Oxford Street to look.
Oxford Street, yeah. Between Bershka and no. Anyway, I'm always everywhere. But yeah, someone sees you and you were scouted at Wireless Festival.
Yeah.
Don't know what you did. You were out in the front. You weren't going in. What were
I
you
was
doing?
going. I was going in, basically.
You were just sort of hanging out,
Yeah.
but going in.
Mm.
And then I kind of like started speaking to you because you looked really, really cool because you were dressed. Your fit was incredible.
Mm.
And your fit was showing your inner confidence as well. So I saw all of these things and I thought you definitely were a model.
Mm.
And of course, you had modeling experience, but I had to be brave enough to come and speak to you for you to say that, yeah, you were kind of interested. So
Mm.
well done. That was good.
Right, speaking of looks, do you think looks attracts attracts the scouts? Like, is it looks physically or fit wise? Like, what one do you think attracts the scout? I'm talking about. I think looks physically.
Physical looks. Yeah. So physical looks, definitely. Because it's a reflection of what is happening in the industry. So if you know your market, if you know your clients, I know what Prada look for. I definitely know what Gucci used to look for. Now the creative director has changed, so the look of Gucci has changed. Before I would find a Gucci boy by going to a rock concert and seeing a boy with long hair or a lot of ginger boys with red hair was a cool thing. So you start to know your clients, and then you know what to look for when you go out there. Um, and yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting right now. Like I said, there's a client coming to London that's asking for black models, which I want to present you for, and that is a specific request. So I'm hoping that it's going to turn into something good. So yeah, it is a lot about looks, knowing what the look is that is required in the industry at the time, but also if someone presents themselves really well, amazing, because it makes me stop and I check them out, and I might speak to them to compliment their look. Then I get a good look at them, and then from there, bam. But we know that we need models to be tall.
You speak to it. Don't. Why you ask? Anyways, yeah. Stop asking me every time. They always ask me about height and everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 5'9". Do you think I could model?
No.
Speaking.
The height requirements, I would say, for a boy is a very good 6 foot, between 6 foot and 6'3". 6'4", you could probably stretch. Depends on the boy. 5'11", maybe, but it's a slow journey because of the height. I think the best girl would be about five. I think 5'9". So that means a boy has to be quite tall. If a good girl model is 5'9" wearing heels, that boy needs to be taller. So that's why the height starts to move for the boys. But the industry's kind of shifting. There've been things where they go, I only want boys under 6 foot. So there's hope for everyone, but that hope is kind of stretched. Really.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of looks again, are there certain features in a person that you look for as a scout, or you just look for anything? Like it depends on their unique beauty, or yeah, are there just certain features like their cheekbones or something?
Your cheekbones, your eyes, your gappy teeth, all the things like no, but seriously, the things that you have that you may not be like, oh, these things are too quirky, but like those are the things. Like you are a good example. Just then we saw you like taking your pictures and stuff, and you're in amazing shape. So you actually care about your body, and that is so important. So it needs to be all of those things. Of course, if I saw you down the street, you'd be wearing clothes and a jacket, and I'd have to somehow guess that you were a fitness type of a person, but you can't lie about it. You have to truly be a fitness athlete type. Look after your body, look after your skin, look after your, have good food. So yeah, I look for all those things. I look for a healthy individual. The idea of being a model is to be someone that is special. And I think when you hear supermodels, the word supermodels, do you know where that comes from?
No.
Right. So the whole idea of a supermodel or a superhero, the idea that there were these people that were greater than the rest of us. So the idea is that a designer would put his whole idea on this person on this pedestal, and us normal mortals will look up to this person and want to be them, or want. And this is before social media and all that stuff.
PSL gods.
Yeah. So yeah, they're gods. So basically, the whole idea was that there were these super gods that in fashion, and we have to wear what they wear and look like them. So supermodels are tall, great, masculine. Yeah, they are the modern gods, like truly. And fashion is a bit like rock and roll. So it's a lot of super stardom kind of in that world, really.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Mr. Patrick.
Thank you
for
very
your
much.
time. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.
This was fun.
It's fun.
Yeah. Get out.